Hey everyone, I'm Super Flashlight, and welcome to Super Flashlight's React Saturday. In this new episode, you are going to hear me react to foreign engines on NS in Virginia. Well, I must get to the computer right now and react to them. Okay, my first foreign power in Virginia on NS is, of course, a CXX engine, which is a PRLX XCXX engine. Okay, so this was from November 2018. I remember this. It was just after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. And there it is. There it is. You can barely see it. You know, near the fire station, right there. See it? It's that blue and yellow engine. There it is, right there. Okay, here's the full appearance. Okay, so a UP. I remember this on 234. You know, this is when I first started filming A Train and Crew. And it has a little engine leading. As I said before, let me just get back. And it has a little engine leading. That's rare. Okay, so there's a UP engine trailing, and a regular one, which is of course an NS, in the middle. You know, I can't believe that they just said that they had a UP on 234 on the dispatcher. How exciting. I mean, look at it. Look how long 234 is. That's a long double stack train. And there's the UP, as you just saw it. Aha! Aha! Look at that! It's a UP! My first eastbound foreign engine in Virginia. Although, this is my latest eastbound UP engine. You know, I just wish the foreign power would come back. But I heard that they're coming back. I just watched some recent YouTube videos and they're coming back. Maybe they might come back on the NS... Okay. On the NS Norfolk District. Hey, that double stack was all pink, see? That's a pink one. Okay, it's a foreign power episode, not a, this is supposed to, hey, that container has its colors reversed. The Ocean Network container, the colors are reversed. Okay, I want to move on to the next one. Okay, I want to move on right now, so I'm doing it right now. Okay, a CXX engine on 236. Hey, I remember this from December. December 2018. The 15th. The 15th. Wow. It's a regular CXX engine. What a surprise. Look at all that snow. And it's elephant style. Which I forgot to mention, the UP was also elephant style. Elephant style. Here, let me show you. See? Last time I had a UP, look at that. It's elephant style. And this one, just a minute. This one is also elephant style. Whoops. Okay. And this one is also elephant style. Whew. You know, I love rail fanning. Sometimes you get farm power. But I'm really glad it's coming back, is what I just mentioned. However, this is my second and latest eastbound foreign engine in Virginia, although I think UP 1995 counts, but it was just switching over the couple up to some freight cars. But I must move on right now. There's the end. End of the train. Speaking of Ben, it's time for me to move on. Right now. Right now. Okay, another CXX engine. In the distance, parked next to some NS engines. Oh yeah, I can see it. I think that looks like the Illinois Terminal, but I can't tell. It's too far away to tell. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Crewe one day. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to Crewe. Okay, I was just kidding. Moving on. Okay, a UP on an elephant-style coal train. Look at that, it's a UP on an elephant-style coal train. I think that's 821 or 825, but it's cool. What a surprise. So that's 2 foreign powers in a row. Wow. 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 Look at the foreign engine. That is just totally awesome. It would be cool if it had a heritage. But you know what? This UP does remind me of something. At least the UPs are coming back, but I must move on. I have to move on right now. Okay, another CXX engine, although you can barely see the front of it. It's right about there, near the fire station. There it is. I barely saw it, but I must move on right now. This is too quick and easy. You heard what I said. Quick and easy. Must move on. Okay, a blue CIT 6006. Hey, I remember this from January 19th, 2019. It's a blue engine. It's a blue engine. 6006. It's on 189, although 189 is now called 19M. 19M. This was before they changed the name. It's just parked. It's nice and blue. The Virginian left, but at least this engine stayed. I didn't get to see the Virginian until August 27th. Get ready, it's about to move. Go slow. Slow. Okay, so 9062. 8420. Wow, look at all that dirty black smoke. Ugh. There's the CIT. It's also known as a leaser. Look at it, it's blue and white. You know what? You remind me of Conrail. But you're a foreign engine. Because you're not owned by NS, you're owned by a different company. NS was just barring you to help you. I mean, let me go back. CIT, you're not owned by NS, you're just a foreign engine. And, well, they just borrowed you to help them. As I said before. They just borrowed you. Whoops. Okay. As I was saying, they just bothered... They just... Oh... As I said before, they just borrowed you so to help them. They borrowed you to... Oh, I'm getting frustrated. As I was saying, Blue CIT, NS just borrowed you to help them. They needed you. The other engines are busy. Alright, I gotta move on right now. I must move on right now. Okay, a PROX. An X Santa Fe, ATSF. Hey, I remember this from Easter Sunday. Okay, just near the fire station. It's a Santa Fe! I remember this from Easter Sunday. As I said before, I remember this from Easter Sunday. This is, well, it's like an Easter egg. It's kind of like I'm going on an Easter egg hunt. Right behind the Herzog Battles cars is a Santa Fe. That just made my day. Oh, and there's a CN as well, which I want to show you, but check out NS29G. It has a UP. It's trailing. I remember... Hey, I remember this from April 21st, 2019. Here comes the NS engines. 1 NS, 2 NS, a UP! I remembered you. You're on 29G. What an Easter egg surprise. But I must move on right now. Okay, so like I said in the previous episode, UP 1995 and CN, and they're with NS 1067. I want to show you this. There they are, UP 1995 and a CN. I never had double foreign power on NS before in Virginia, and each of them are owned by different railway companies. Okay, this is my latest foreign power on NS in Virginia. UP 1995 on 189. Look at it. It's rare. You know what? I really am the luckiest rail fan, YouTuber I have ever caught this Heritage Union in my life, and on my YouTube channel. I mean, look at it. UP 1995, also known as Chicago Northwestern, or CNW, or CNW. Look at it. I mean, it's green and yellow. It's green and yellow. It's a UP Heritage. Regular NS, regular UP, regular UP Heritage, NS Heritage, BNSF Heritage, but no regular BNSF. BNSF instead a CN, which I really wanted to see a CN. You know what? This totally made my day. I was just so happy. NS-189 had UP 1995 trailing. UP 1995 trailing. There's NS-3624 and NS-8077. Two NS engines on their way to Burkeville. You know what? I think this really is the finale of Farm Power. I mean, since I hadn't seen the Farm Power, now I see Heritage Unions. I think the Heritage Unions replaced the Farm Power. It's just my guess. 1 second. Okay, so I think that's I think that's it. This is just a guest engine. But maybe I might see it again one day. Well, you know what? Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? That's the end. That's the end. End of the line. Okay, that's all I have so far. Maybe one day I will get some more Farm Power on NS in Virginia. I must get back to my camera right now. You know what? I just watched other YouTube videos, and the Farm Power's coming back. How exciting! I hope it comes back on the Norfolk District line, because I really miss those engines. Maybe it'll come back during the spring. Yippee! But we'll just have to wait and see, because you never know if they're ever going to come back or not. You never know if they're ever going to come back or not. Well, I think that's about it for filming this episode. So remember, this is what I always say to you guys. Like and subscribe. Bye. And I'll see you guys next week. And I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And I will get some more Farm Power on NS in Virginia some other time. So I must get going. Bye. And like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys... Okay. As I was saying, and I'll see you guys next week, with a smile, and for the next, sorry, I forgot to say, and for the next episode, whoops, here we go, that's perfect, and for the next episode, bye, see you guys next week, with a smile, I just can't stop smiling. Oops, and I'll see you guys, see you guys next week.